I am the greatest.
Welcome back to Live With, brought to you by Species Nutrition. Visit speciesnutrition.com. Today's guest is an exciting one. We haven't had him for a very long time, but he contacted me recently. He's a good friend of the show, a true supporter, a true loyalist. The man I'm talking about, Big Sean Allan.
What's going on, Big Dave? Thanks for having me, man. I know I've been missing in action. It's been a long time since we kicked it and shit, but all is well over here, as you can see. Still large and in charge.
So where have you been hiding out? I thought we'd see a stage appearance by you, especially when they announced the Classic Physique division. I said, man, this is right up Big Sean Allan's alley right here. I mean, because at your height, 6'5", you could weigh 270 on stage.
Yeah, that's perfect. It crossed my mind, but I'm done competing, man. You know what I mean? I thought about it, I ain't got nothing else to prove, It's been a long fucking journey, and plus I got injured, man. I tore both of my knee patella, tore both of them.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that. How'd that happen?
Fucking doing hack squats and shit, I was getting ready for the Atlantic, that pro show in Atlantic City.
Yeah.
A while ago, remember?
Yeah.
And it was like a Friday night, man. And I was just like, he was doing legs, and I just kept having thoughts in the back of my mind. He got no legs. So I did, one plate warm up, no problem. Then I went to 3, no problem. Went to 5. Felt a little something in the left knee,
Yeah.
But it wasn't like the weight was all right. That shit was play weight, It went up and down. So I continued doing what I was doing, but I said, all right, let me strap up now. I know this ain't my heaviest weight, but still putting that fucking knees up under some awkward positioning. So better to be safe than sorry. So I strapped up the knees and did that set. I got 12 out of it. So instead of going to 6 plates, I said, fuck it, I'm going to 7. I was feeling good, right? Dummy move.
Yeah.
But then I want to fucking record it at the same time,
Oh, no.
So I never leaked out that video because, like I said, it's crazy. But so I continued on with the fucking hack squats and shit, right? Got up to the 7 plates. Did the first one, no problem, but that knee still was feeling discomfort. I ain't feel no burning sensation or nothing like it's going to go.
Right.
I just felt like it was hurting, like if you run and shit, just discomfort, Next thing you know, I was going down to complete that second fucking rep. That shit was like fireworks on the left thing. That shit just tore. So now I'm going down with just the right leg working for me. The left one is already torn. I'm hearing pop, 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 pop.
Oh,
and all that
no.
fucking 7 plates is coming down on me. So first thing I'm thinking is like, fuck, I'm going to break my knees because there's no way out at the bottom.
Right.
Right? So next thing you know, as I'm going down, the right one tears.
Oh.
So now everything is happening so fucking fast, right? And I don't know what the fuck is going on. So the only option I got is to get my feet off that fucking platform. I don't know how I got to do it.
Right.
But I got to find a fucking way to do it. So God willing, me being BSA that I am, I'm going to find a fucking way. I ain't breaking my motherfucking legs. I ain't going to be looking like that. What's that guy that did that fucking shit back in the day with the Flex magazine? He
John Pierre Fuchs, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be like that. So.
Yeah.
I fucking continued on and I fucking found a way to get them fucking hills off that platform and landed on my ass. But there was no movement after that. I couldn't get up, couldn't do nothing.
Wow.
Here come the ambulance, here come everything else. And from that point on, man, it's just been road to recovery, man.
How does the ambulance guys get a guy as big as you out of there?
Oh, that's another fucking problem there, man, So fucking, like I said, it's Friday night. I'm supposed to be getting some ass. I'm supposed to be with wifey chilling, doing what's right, like motherfuckers usually do. I train early in the morning. But I want to be the man, I don't fucking party. I'm going to the gym. Let me go get my swole on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm feeling all good and shit, like, fuck it. I'm all out of my element because that ain't even my training time. I usually train crack of dawn, 4 in the morning, 3:30 in the morning.
Right.
Start my day the right way. So that shit went down and fucking sure enough, I got the littlest fucking paramedic motherfuckers coming in here to help me. How the fuck you gonna get me off this ground? I'm 295 pounds and I got no kind of strength in these legs. There's no movement. They're not moving at all.
Are you at this point? Are you in pain?
I'm just sprawled over on the floor with people around me like, oh my God, oh my God, my ass, can somebody help me get up because I can't fucking move. And I've never been injured before. So this is a new territory for me. So mind you, it's some little skinny, the driver, he's like probably maybe 95 pounds. And then there's some other nerdy fucking assistant that's like probably 115 pounds. So they fucking dragged me through the elevator. I can't even fit.
What do you mean? They dragged you along the floor?
What I mean? So the one dude had to get out and meet us down the steps because it was only so much room to fit in the fucking thing. So then when we got down there, they struggled getting me in the fucking ambulance. So they had to have a couple gym members come downstairs and lift me in there. So that's been the main reason why I've been missing in action, man. But
when did you do that?
All is well, man.
What year was that?
I mean, how long is? I figure it's probably been since my injury. It's probably been 4 years since I tore that shit. So probably 2013.
Now, Sean, hold on a second. When you were laying on the floor there, because when I tore my quad, there was no pain once it was torn. Were you in pain?
You know the feel. There's no pain. You just can't fucking move at all. You're incapable to move at all. You got all this fucking power in you. Your biceps, your chest, everything up your body is moving. You can't even fucking lift your leg up an inch, bro.
Were you screaming? Were you yelling at people? Were you pissed off? Or were you like subdued?
I was just shook, man. I knew it wasn't no break, so that was one thing that was good. I ain't familiar with no tears. I never had no fucking injuries, so I didn't know what was going on. I was just fucking nervous out my ass, you know what I mean?
Right.
Texting my girl, doing everything possible to get me to fucking some kind of fucking help, you know? Right. But it's been a long road, man. But like I said, I'm still doing my thing. Legs is recovered, you know, and life goes on. But yeah, I was thinking about.
Now I know when I tore my one quad, it was a pain in the ass. I had to be on crutches. When you tear both patella tendons, you can't stand. What are you, in a wheelchair? I mean, were your legs straight? I mean, what'd they do?
Man, it was like I said, it was new territory for me. It was a learning experience. You know, I've never been through no shit like that, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone. So any of you young boys out there, or you in the RXMuscle community out there, you teenagers and everything out there, man, leave your egos at the door, man. When somebody tell you stay off that fucking hack squat machine, stay off that fucking hack squat machine. You're in a very awkward position.
Right.
I don't give a fuck who you want to be, Tom Platz. I don't give Quadzilla. Stay off that fucking hack squat, because once you go down, your ass ain't getting back up. And the road to recovery is a long, uncomfortable, draining shit. And it doesn't matter, because you know what? You never fucking recover.
No. You're never going to be normal. They tell you that right off the bat. It'll never be normal again.
I'm scarred for life. I got 2 big-ass scars on my knees. Ain't nothing I can do about it. You know, but the legs I still do legs and everything, but my main thing for mass now is just leg presses. I don't do no squats. Right. I don't do no fucking hack squats, you know. I ain't putting none of that stress on my back. I ain't putting no stress on my knees. But I still got everything. If I wanted to step on stage in that classic physique, them boys would be in trouble.
Oh, you
them
think
young
so?
Fucking boys would be in trouble, because number one, I'm big.
Yeah.
But I got shape.
Yeah, you got
I got shape. I make them boys look tiny on stage. So, but I don't got nothing to prove, because then it's like I'm trying to come back and take the easy route out. Oh, let me go do classic physique. Ain't no fucking money in classic physique. What the fuck I want to go over there and do some fucking classic physique for? I could do classic physique for free on motherfucking Instagram, on Facebook, or wherever else. Why the fuck I want to get up on stage and fucking say I'm a classic physique competitor for $1,000 check? That's chump change to a motherfucker like me. You can have that shit.
What if
and that title?
What if they had more money in classic? Maybe if the money started coming in.
You know damn well they ain't raising no money. Only money that's going in the sport is to the Olympia. And half these motherfuckers out there that's chasing their dreams about fucking being a Mr. Olympia. Let me just tell you a long story short. It's only a handful of motherfuckers that make money in bodybuilding. Right. Find yourself another fucking career, because you ain't getting no money, and you ain't getting no bitches along the way either. You're going to have trouble, drama. You're gonna lose more than you fucking can benefit from bodybuilding, I tell you that.
It sounds like you're a little sour on bodybuilding, Sean.
I ain't sour. I just know how to. I don't mislead people. You know, I don't want this younger generation to be thinking they're gonna be on the cover of the next magazine, which ain't even no more fucking magazines out there.
There aren't.
You know, or they're gonna get a supplement company, which ain't no fucking supplement companies out there sponsoring right now. No. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody paying nobody shit. So I just try to persuade people to choose wisely at a young age. Don't wait till you're 30 years old and say, I want to be a bodybuilder. For what? What are you going to get out of that?
Yeah, that's true. Now, there's not many personalities like you, Sean, in the industry. I just reposted that winner when you won the North American title and got your pro card. I reposted our interview from 2011, and that was why I was. There's only very few interviews in all of the history of bodybuilding that go down as memorable, and that was one of the most memorable ones that I can remember doing because. You were on top of the world, man. You conquered. You predicted that victory. Like Muhammad Ali, you came in there, you intimidated people, and you took home that title. And that's how we love to see it done, man. You don't see that very much anymore. No one makes predictions like that and follows through.
Man, you know what it is, man? Times has changed, Dave. This fucking internet shit is crazy as hell. Everybody want to be a fucking hero on Instagram or Facebook, and they want likes. Let me tell you something, man. When on any social network platform, I'm only there to motivate and inspire people, man. I don't give a fuck about your comments. I don't give a fuck about your likes, man. If I can motivate one person, then I did something. Because there is a lot of people out there that look forward to see what the fuck Big Sean is up to. It ain't just in the bodybuilding community. Right. Your name ring bells all over the world, in all walks of life, not just in the bodybuilding community. The bodybuilding community haven't seen me in a while. Why? Because it don't put no money in my pockets.
I'm shocked. You have a tremendous following on Instagram. 150,000 followers.
Man, you know why, Dave? Because I've been at this for a long time. But at the same time, I'm a people's person. But I'm a straight shooter. I'm a Cancer by nature. So anybody that knows Cancer, we keep it 100. We ain't gonna fucking penny pinch you. We ain't gonna fucking cut corners. We're gonna give you straight answers. That's why you wanted me on here today. Because motherfuckers is tired of your bullshit interview. You get the same bodybuilders on here, and everything they talk about is politically correct because they scared. Since I stepped into bodybuilding, I've been the opposite. I do things that ain't correct.
Right.
I do things that's wrong. Why? Because I can. I control my destiny. I never let no fucking judge control my destiny. They kept saying, "Oh, you're too big. You're too tall. You're never gonna turn pro, Sean. Why don't you go to the WWE?" Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't need to go to the WWE. This is my stomping grounds, and you ain't taking me no other else. I'm here to stay. So in 2011, that's when it all went down. I went to the Pittsburgh Masters first, and he beat me. Drew beat me, but they played him out with the politics. They only let him beat me because they already had someone winning the overall and turning pro that day. Oh. He ain't smart enough to know that fucking shit. He won. He beat me. They knew if they gave it to me, I was all hell break loose. If I don't fucking win the overall, you gonna let me win my class and I'm gonna lose to some fucking light heavyweight? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. So I already knew the consequences of that. So once I saw that he didn't win his pro card, I said, "Oh, you fucked, bro. They played you the fuck out. They only let you beat me." So they don't have nobody to fucking worry about the politics side of it because they know if I lose, I'm going to be like, "How the fuck did I lose?" Start flipping chairs backstage and all that other crazy antics that I used to do. Those days are long gone, but I never forget where it all came from. Even your RXMuscle guys, I used to be online. I used to love being online with RXMuscle, man. We had some of the greatest interviews ever. Oh, yeah. It's all about personality, man. It's all about personality, and a lot of these guys is a little too uptight. They're little punks. Like, hey, you at the Olympia press conference, you're in there, you've been dieting for 16 fucking weeks, busting your ass, and you worrying about the next man. You want to throw punches because you got some dumbass promoters trying to instigate shit, thinking that's going to make the fucking show better or it's going to bring some hype to it. You know what's going to happen? Sooner or later, you're going to try to hype up the wrong one and somebody's going to get their fucking nose busted open, Imagine them up there trying to instigate me or try to persuade me. It's easy to turn my motherfucking fuse on. Excuse my language, guys. It's very easy. I'm a straight shooter. But I don't know, Dave, man.
Yeah, I would be scared, actually, if you were up in that Olympia press conference there and someone said the wrong thing to you.
How many years ago was that, though, Dave? How many years ago? Those days, you don't have that type of shit. That was back in the 80s. That was when shit was fun.
No, but I'm saying that if you were up there today, these guys would be in big trouble because you wouldn't take that shit, man. What? Remember a few years back?
With that shit. The only thing they trying to do is impress their following.
I know, but
they ain't really tough guys in real life. They got too much pride and dignity, and their self-esteem is through the fucking roof. Yeah. They're little boys. So, oh, look at me. Oh, you look great. Oh, you got all these little punk motherfuckers winning. Like, look at your competition that you got going online. I just came back on YouTube. I ain't been on YouTube. I started 9 years ago, but I don't give a fuck about no YouTube and people viewing me and looking at me. That's why you don't see me doing interviews, because the minute, just like this one, they gonna love it because all your interviews is fucking boring. And you finally got a bad boy on here that don't care, and I keep it 100, and I'm letting the people know, ain't shit changed. Right. That's the way it is, because you treat people the way you want to be treated, you know? And I always treated those that look up to me with respect, same way they treat me. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, you're bi, or straight. You've been riding with me since I fucking started my career, and guess what? I got nothing but love for you. They put a lot of money in my pocket, that gay community. Everybody be like, oh, you do gay for pay. Gay for pay, motherfucker. I haven't been single in many years. I live with a wife. I got kids. Gay for pay. I got gay fans that pay to want to see whatever, but I don't know what the fuck you talking about, gay for pay. Gay for pay, motherfucker. I'm the ladies' man. You better ask about me anywhere I go. I shut shit down. But unfortunately, I've been tied down for 15 years. You don't see me trying to be in the bodybuilding community, clinging to all these groupies and fake bikini girls and figure girls. That ain't never been my avenue.
You've been pretty good. I gotta tell you, you're very loyal to your people. You know, your wife, because your girlfriends,
like
you know, that kind
online
of thing.
in the social network, right, Dave?
Yeah.
Like, say we at the Olympia Expo, right? And I'm working the booth. Some fan come up, a schmo fan, not no regular fan, a schmo fan, you know?
Yeah.
He want to touch your biceps, he want to do this and that, but he gonna buy all your fucking pictures. I bet you them fucking pro bodybuilders is fucking being nice as hell because they want that $50. You know what I mean? But the minute that they get online and somebody be like to them, one of their gay fans say, yo, sexy, because you in this, you enticing them to say sexy, but you take it personal.
Yeah.
I never took that shit personal, man, because it's all about respect, man. Right. You know, it's all about respect. You know, because if a girl come up to you and say, damn, bro, you got big arms, you got big chest, the motherfuckers get all happy. They ready to fucking break up with their girl, go cheat. They motherfuckers, they're a whole nother world. They're in a whole nother world. But the minute that another guy say to them, oh, that's gay for pay, man, half the fucking bodybuilding community is what, Dave?
Yeah, gay.
Is what? Half the people back there backstage pumping up that's competing is gay.
Yeah.
So knock it off. Don't judge no one, man. Only God can judge someone.
That's
so
right.
Fall back, viewers, with all that gay talk.
Absolutely.
You know, because I'm sure each one of you guys listening got somebody in your family that's gay. And you wouldn't want them walking down the street to be disrespected or treated any different than they treat a regular person.
That's right.
And that's how I roll. So back to you. Come back at me.
Yeah. All right, so
it seemed like I'm the only one talking.
I can't get a word in with you. You don't stop talking. It's great. I mean, you don't have to make my work easy. Now, Sean, obviously Phil Heath lost the Olympia this year. He was 7-time champ. He seems to be doing a lot of interviews now where he's trying to justify it. He's trying to say that he should have won and it was a bad decision. Is that poor sportsmanship, or is he just defending, the title that he owned for 7 years?
Dave, man, come on, man. 7-time Mr. Olympia, you fucking lose. You got the right to say what the fuck you want to say. He ain't supposed to be happy. He's supposed to be pissed off. He's supposed to be doing interviews telling the world that I'm fucking pissed off. Because if he ain't, then he's soft.
Yeah.
He's soft. He's bowing down to the politics.
Right.
Don't bow down to that fucking bullshit. Stand up for your rights. You're a 7-time champion. They disrespected you for your 8th title. You got every right. Use every platform to exploit the shit out of them. Exploit the shit out of them, because that ain't the way you treat no champion. When somebody win a Super Bowl, the motherfuckers is heroes. In football, when they go win the Wimbledon Cup in tennis, they're heroes. They're superstars. But God forbid in bodybuilding, never no superstar, because it's a fucked up sport.
Well, Sean, let me ask you this question. Do you think it was a good decision to put Sean Roden in there as the new champ? Did he deserve it?
Man, let me tell you something, man. I'm not going to be one. I'm going to be a straight shooter here.
I wouldn't expect
Phil
it
should have
any
won
other
the
way.
fucking show. Phil should have won the show, man.
Really?
I don't give a fuck about all you guys talking about that ab shit, ab this, ab that. I've been having abs for years and been in great condition at many shows. And you know what they told me? I got to be bigger. So that ab shit don't mean nothing unless you got boy shorts on or you're fucking in the Physique classic physique, all that streamlined shit. But that don't mean nothing, man. You're Mr. Olympia, that's bodybuilding. You're supposed to be the biggest, baddest human being on the planet. That doesn't mean he has to be 5'8" or 5'9", because them little fucking midgets. It should be somebody 6'5", like myself, you know, or someone younger in that generation that can pack it on and bring it, you know. But as far as the question you asked, hell no, Phil. Keep doing them fucking interviews and stand up for your rights, bro. You got everything, because guess what? When you walk away, you motherfuckers ain't gonna give a fuck about you. Right now, you're just like us. You're just a number. Welcome to reality. They played you for 7 years, and you thought you was on top of the world, God's gift, cocky as hell, arrogant, this, that, and the third. Now you're trying to bow down because you lost. Now you want to do all these interviews and you want to fucking talk. See, I got two sides of the story, you know? So what you asked me, do I think he should have lost? No, I don't.
Okay. Let me ask you this. BSA, who do you think was the greatest big man in all of bodybuilding? Like, in your estimation of the big guys over 6 foot, who is the best? Or maybe rank them top 3.
You know who it is, man. Paul Dillette, man. Paul Dillette was the biggest, the baddest 6 foot. Anybody over 6 foot that don't look up to Paul Dillette, you're a fucking fool. He has shape, he has size, and he has symmetry.
How come he didn't win the
Olympia?
Olympia?
He was a monster. He couldn't fucking pose, but wow. That's the man. That's the one I looked up to. Of course, I like Arnold, Ferrigno, but Paul Dillette was mine. I love that physique.
Yeah. What do you think about Greg Kovacs back in the day? He was pretty impressive.
What about who?
Greg Kovacs.
Oh man, that's two different body structures. That's not something I want to look like. That's a complete alien from another planet. You know what I mean? That guy was huge, you know, and he was a. You know what's crazy though? He was a gentleman, man.
Yeah.
He was a gentle giant. Because when I was sponsored by Muscle Tech many years ago, and I used to go into Canada, he was at every gym that I went in there to fucking train, and he was always nothing but love, you know?
Yeah.
So rest in peace, big man.
Yeah, he's a good guy. What do you think about, what's Big Rami's problem? If Big Sean Allan had to sit Rami down in a room, what would you tell him?
Man, I would tell him simple facts, man. Stop playing the size game. You got plenty of size, man. You got plenty of size. Break that shit down. You're only going to look bigger. You pull that waist in, you're going to look like a fucking freak. I could see him now at like 275, 280. He'd be incredible, man. It'd be fucking, that waist would be so tiny that his fucking illusion would look out of this world. So his problem is his ego's in the way. He want to be the biggest man in the sport. And he got that. Ain't nobody can compare to that motherfucker. He's inhuman, man. He's a beast.
Right. Now, he's got all these, he seems to be switching coaches every year back and forth. Do you think it's the coach's
You know what
fault?
I would like to see, Dave?
What?
I would like to see you suck him down. Put him on that fucking keto diet and suck that motherfucker down dry. They don't know nothing about suffering.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about suffering. They trying to hold on when they know they got 20 pounds of water to lose. Nah, I'm not dropping. I got to eat. Feed me. I got to carb up. I got to keep carbing up.
Right.
I don't know what his problem is, man, but he better go back to Chris or hire you, man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody else, they just going to keep playing the size game with him, and he ain't going to get nowhere.
I think we got to send him to live with you a little bit. We got to send him to your neighborhood, and you bring him to the gym every day, and I think you change his whole mental outlook.
Oh, you know I'm a trainer. I push the fuck out of him, but, you know, I don't really push that in the mainstream with bodybuilding. I only help people that reach out to me because I know they leaning on me and they want my support. Guys like Rami, he got too many people wanting to help him, and everybody always heads bigger than what they really should. Mm-hmm. You know, we all can use a little bit of help. Sure. Sometimes you just need to embrace that shit because you can go a lot further in life if you take advantage of the opportunities that's be thrown before you. A lot of people don't take advantage of the opportunities. He had Chris Aceto right by his side, right there fucking feeding him basically. How the fuck you let that go? You know, Chris is the man. Chris is one of the best technicians out there. Even though I don't like the fact that he never gave me an opportunity to work with him, a guy like me, because he know I'm gonna fucking be texting him and talking shit, so he probably a little intimidated and shit. Yeah, Chris, I know you're listening. You're my man. You know you got nothing but love and respect for me, but that's fucked up. You never took me on as a client. Maybe you bring me back in as classic physique, Chris. What you think? 270 pounds. I'll put the shorts on for one more time and bust these boys' ass. Did
Chris turn you down when you reached out to him?
Chris is selective who he fuck with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's scared of me, man.
Yeah, you're too intimidating.
Ain't too many people want to deal with me, Dave. You know, you was only one of them. And that's
Well,
why
because you know why? Because I'm good at problem child.
Respect for you. That's why I never turned my back on you. I've been sponsored by you.
Right.
You know, we've been doing many videos together. We've been friends for years, but in this bodybuilding community, it's cutthroat. Nobody fucking, they be your friends. A lot of these motherfuckers that you taught the ropes of bodybuilding,
of course,
they got a little following now. They trying to badmouth you, talk down on you. You know why? Because they know you're a nice guy. They do that shit to BSA. I put my fucking blood in their mouth. I don't talk about it. I be about it. Like all these fucking competition channels that you dealing with. Nick Strength. Who the fuck is Nick Strength? You little punk motherfuckers, Nick Strength. He got all these followers looking up to him like he's some fucking goddess. You ain't no goddess. You never fucking stepped on stage ever in your life. Ever. But you got so much to say. You hide behind the computer. You put the shit on. Hi, I was at the New York Pro. I think this guy should have won. I think this guy. And then all these little fucking punk motherfucking YouTubers be all up on him, bowing down to him. Come on, man. It's a shame. Then you got Nick. You used to motherfucking help Nick how to motherfucking diet and down and be the best that he can be. Now he got a little something going on. Nick, who's Nick? I'm from Jersey. Mention my name. I guarantee you them motherfuckers ain't gonna badmouth me. I've been beating motherfuckers up for years. For years, Dave. And the only reason why I'm letting it be known now, because I know there's a lot of viewers on here that's going, as soon as this video airs, they're going to start talking their mouth. But you know what? They talking from the basement of their mother's fucking house. They ain't doing nothing. They just gabbling on like this for likes and comments. I'll be about it. I'll put the motherfuckers to sleep, Dave.
Sean, we got to get you back one more time. We got to get you back on stage, man. One more time. You know what the truth is? I think I'm the only person who can handle your personality because I have, I know how to.
You see that shit?
I get
Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Them viewers want to see that. I'm motherfucking BSA.
I get you. I named you BSA, man. Come on.
I never fall off. And I'm a grown ass man. I ain't no 30-year-old boy.
No. Who's the most overrated bodybuilder out there, in your mind?
Man, to me, every one of them motherfuckers is overrated. Because in the real world, Dave, they're nothing.
Right,
they're
but
nothing.
we're talking about the bodybuilding world now.
When I walk down the street in the real world, motherfuckers think I'm a football player. They think I'm a wrestler. They think I play for the NFL. They think, it's not just bodybuilding. It ain't just about muscles, you know what I mean? So I believe a lot of these guys is overrated, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say no names, so I'm going to just say all of them. All of you motherfuckers is overrated. Until you're bigger than the next man, stay in your lane, man. Yeah. Stay in your lane.
Does anyone out there irk you, though? Does anyone, rub you the wrong way? Because I know you got people that you just people that just piss you off,
Man, to be honest, man, people don't cross me like that no more. I'm a lot more mature, a lot more wise. I got a lot more to lose. I ain't dumb, man. I ain't out there looking for trouble. But if it's been presented to me and it come to me, I put a motherfucker to sleep with the quickness. That's just my nature. Yeah. That's just my nature, Dave.
And people don't, Sean, just to back you up, people don't know. They think, a lot of people are big talkers out there. You produce. I've seen you do some damage to people before. What was that time in New York City? Was it in McDonald's or something like that? When did you put that guy, had to put some guy down on the street?
Oh.
What happened? I don't remember. I can't remember the story now.
All right. I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about when that fucking schmo tried to grab my ass or touch me or some shit, and I put that motherfucker to sleep?
Yeah.
That Steve show, the New York Pro, that's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was prejudging was over, right? Everybody goes to the diner to eat after prejudging.
Right.
There's only a handful of places in that area that you can eat after the show. So everybody would run to the diner, you included. Yeah. So you remember Big Joe? Big Joe used to work security for Steve at Steve's show.
Joe Pasilico.
He used to be my man, you know what I mean? So after the show, he said, BSA, man, good seeing you, da-da-da. Let me take you out for something to eat after the show. We hang out, it's on me, da-da-da. So I took him up on the offer. Usually that ain't me. I usually go do my own thing.
I used to call you guys the Twin Towers, right?
Yeah, remember that? So we walking down the street. I got on a bright yellow underarm. I'm looking like I just got stung by a fucking bumblebee. I'm bright as hell in New York. Everybody, I can't hide. Every fucking body can see me, right? But I'm the biggest motherfucker out there. This little punk motherfucker we had to stop. We had the red light, you know, so I'm waiting on the light to change so we can cross. It's a bunch of motherfuckers, like 100 people motherfucking around me. It ain't just like, you know, New York is packed. The city that never sleep.
Sure.
There's motherfuckers everywhere. So I felt something touch me. And, you know, I've been down before. I've been to prison before. I've been down. Somebody touched me. I know when somebody fucking touched me, you about to go to sleep, motherfucker. So at first I was like, nah, this can't be true. Am I bugging? Is somebody too? Maybe it's just the crowd. They just too close. Maybe that's just my imagination.
Right.
Motherfucker does it again. I turn around without no hesitation, grab the motherfucker by his neck. That fast. I spun that motherfucker around. Bop. And you saw him, everybody in the diner saw him. That motherfucker was nighty, night, night, night.
Yeah.
Lights out.
Is that the way you got to do it? Because, you know, a lot of people
You know what? That ain't the way you got to do it. But in this day and age, you have to, because a lot of motherfuckers try to play on your manhood.
Right.
Me being down before, that's one thing I don't do. I never let another man disrespect. You can do that shit online behind your keyboard, just safe and secure. We out. You see me at a bodybuilding show, Expo included, and any of you haters out there feel like you motherfuckers feel like Rocky, and you run up on me, you be in for a rude awakening. You've been warned. But for the most part, I'm just a man that's out here trying to survive, man. I don't go around beating people up. But yeah, and that case, man, it was crazy. It happened so fast, I didn't even have a chance to think about it. You know?
Well, you have natural instincts.
That could have gotten a lot of trouble behind that shit. You know what I mean? I'm just a man I'm minding my business. The show's over. I'm going to get something to eat. This motherfucker disrespecting my manhood. He touching my ass. So guess what? That motherfucker woke up with his motherfucking eye way over here, his nose over here, and he gonna remember Sean Allan for the rest of his
got news for you.
Life.
I don't think there's many people out there that really want to get hit by your fist. You got a pretty big hand on you.
You got quite a few people out there that think they nice with theirs, and you know because they ain't really been hit by no real shit. No. You know what I mean? You know, and I don't portray myself to be the baddest motherfucker on the planet. All I'm just saying is you better come with it.
Yeah.
You better come with it.
Right. You might have missed you. I really think that you should have been in the WWE. I know you loved bodybuilding and everything like that, but man, you missed your
You know what's funny though? Steve told me this shit many, many years ago. He said, man, your personality, man, go to WWE, man.
Right.
There's no money in bodybuilding. He told me this many years ago.
Yeah.
Me and Steve had our little share of run-ins.
Yeah, I know.
But we got nothing but respect for each other because we got similarities with our personalities.
Right.
We both stand-up guys and we don't take no shit.
Yeah.
Remember at the New York Pro when he had the whole fucking audience booing him? He stood up and faced that whole fucking audience. That's some shit that I do. I take all you motherfuckers on. Boo that.
What, Sean? I'm afraid to ask because I think I know the answer. Who's the king of social media and bodybuilding in your mind?
It's quite a few of them motherfuckers that's winning over there. But I don't judge social media by how many followers you got, because people can buy followers. That shit don't mean that. I don't go by comments. I go by how you make that your business.
Right.
How you capitalize off that social media through online coaching, training, appearances, whatever. And there's a lot of people out there that's capitalizing because they're people's person and they're the smaller people, but many people want to be like them. So it's not the big guys that's winning. It's not the big hardcore guys winning.
Right.
It's these little punk motherfuckers in boy shorts that's winning. The motherfuckers like Jeremy and shit like that. Those are the guys winning. That guy like that pretty boy Gerald from Miami. Those are the guys that's winning. No bodybuilders ain't winning. Bodybuilders is just hustling to try to stay alive.
Right.
They're not winning though. They're not winning because they don't know how to hustle. They don't have that in their blood. That's why they don't have no supplement contract. I had supplement contracts throughout my whole career. Right. Did I not? You included, and I'm still sponsored. Right. It don't change. You don't have to be competing to still use your body and your mind, your physical capabilities to benefit off it. You know what's funny though, before I cut you off? You know what? You know what's funny? Remember Aaron Singerman? Yeah. He used to be your fucking puppet.
Right.
Remember that shit? He used to be your puppet.
No, he was my employee.
You taught him so many things about this industry.
Right.
Right?
Right.
He used to be my #1 fan. He used to love BSA, did he not?
Yeah.
He loved the hell out of BSA. Now look at the motherfucker. That motherfucker's getting paid and making it.
Yeah,
so don't judge a book by its cover. It's all who you know, man, and it's a small world out there.
You gotta be able to work too, and he's not afraid to work.
He's a hustler. He's a hustler. He's getting it.
Yeah. Sean,
so big shout out to you, Aaron. Even though I know you're scared to take a motherfucker like me on your team, because you know the motherfucking problems that I bring to it.
Sean, you're a handful. It's like having another child.
Okay, Dave. You say I'm a handful, right?
Yeah.
Knock that shit off. I'm a people's person. What happened when I went to the fucking Arnold with you, with Species?
You were great.
Tell the people that. Tell the people that, my man.
That was the best booth I ever had.
Now you tell the viewers how I get down at Expo.
Let me talk
tell
for 3 seconds.
Tell the sponsors and everybody else.
Let me talk for 3 seconds. I'll tell people the story.
At times, but when it comes to business, let them know.
I sent Sean to the Arnold with the Species shirt on and a cameraman, and I sent them all over the Arnold Expo for 2 days. And the videos are still up on RXMuscle, so you can go watch them. They were tremendous. The fans loved Big Sean. You were the world attraction there. Everyone just was like gravitated towards you. All the kids, everyone. You were very popular.
And what about the pictures? How fast I get rid of my pictures?
Yeah, you sold everything, right?
Come on. You're like, you don't got no more pictures? Do it look like I got no more pictures?
I think I made you over 1,000 pictures, right?
Yep.
Yeah. No, look, I say you're the greatest and the worst thing that ever happened to yourself, because you have some tremendous qualities about you, and you're very entertaining. But because you don't take shit,
a lot of people misjudge me.
The problem is you don't take shit from anyone, so you always wind up somehow, causing yourself problems. You know that. But I think you're more mature now. I do. I think you're a much more peaceful Sean Allan. I sense that about you.
Man, I got nothing but love for everyone out there, man. We're not getting no younger.
Yeah.
Because it's enough hate in the world. We need to start spreading more love. You know what I mean?
What's the biggest mistake that you made in this industry? If you had to give advice to people.
The biggest mistake that I made in the industry or in life?
Both. In
life, the biggest mistake I made was selling drugs, man.
Yeah.
I've been incarcerated twice for selling drugs. That's what made me into the bodybuilder that I am today. Mm-hmm. I was a skinny kid growing up, came from a single parent home.
Right.
Never had no dad figure in my life, so I had to make a lot of decisions that I had to do on my own. Mm-hmm. I've been on my own since I was 13 years old.
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of people got their mothers and fathers raising them throughout their whole life, even through their adult life. I never had that. So a lot of things that people have been handed in life, I never had that. I had to go the hard route, So through trials and tribulations, I went to the dark side, because I was always about money. Money is the key to any success in this world. Without money, you ain't fucking shit. And that's period. I don't need to be fucking 40 years old or 30 years old to know that. I knew that at 13 years old. Mm. So, but I went to the dark side and I started selling controlled dangerous substances, Never was arrested before, and I got caught, ran in with the law, got caught. I was facing 5 years, but I never was arrested. So they gave me a bail at $200,000.
Wow.
They didn't want to let me go nowhere. They would set me the fuck up because they knew I couldn't bail out. So I did like 8 months in there, but I never was arrested. So they finally gave me a lower bail. I bailed out. So when I went to court to try to beat this case or whatever, they gave me PTI, pretrial intervention. Mm-hmm. Meaning you're faced with 5 years, right? You do 3 years of this, no trouble, do what you're supposed to do. We wipe this clean off your record. You'll be clean slate.
Right.
You ain't got to worry about nothing because I've never been in trouble before. That's what they offer.
Expunge the record, right.
Exactly. I said, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that in a heartbeat. Not knowing that I was going to go do the stupid same shit over again.
Oh, no.
So look, I got out, start doing the right thing, start doing everything. Same thing, still got no fucking father figure, still don't got no help. So what I do, I went to the next town over.
Oh,
Started
no.
doing the same thing. Now this time I got caught again. 2 strikes, it's nothing to play with. So now I did 3.5 years, right? So it was trials and tribulations that I wouldn't wish on no one.
You were in jail for 3.5 years, Sean?
3.5 years.
Well, how old are you?
I was like 18.
Wow.
18.
That'd be tough.
You know, it's teen, man. Like I said, I had to wake up to reality in the real world first.
Yeah.
So from that point on, I started lifting weights. I started getting the chest. I started getting arms. So when I came home, you know, when you're in prison, you ain't got nothing to do but eat, sleep. And I was cool with the COs and shit. They was bringing me sandwiches. I was doing my thing. So I came home. I was all ripped. I was like 220, 225. I was all ripped and lean. I still didn't have no fucking legs, but I had a nice little body, you know. So that's what persuaded me into bodybuilding, man. You know, I didn't come into bodybuilding because I opened up a magazine and said I want to be like Lou Ferrigno.
Right.
Just so happened that's where it landed me at. You know, I went to the gym. People were like, "Yo, damn, you got good shape, bro. You ever think about it?" Trainer, she was a bodybuilder. Next thing you know, I was doing the New Jersey State Championships, and one thing led to another. You know?
Right. Wow, crazy.
So the biggest mistake I ever made was selling drugs, man.
Yeah.
You're better off just getting you a 9 to 5, man. You got too much to lose. You know, but you know that's over 20 years ago. I can look back and talk about it now. I can share that with the world now. I'm not afraid. It's not going to hurt me.
Sure.
I already been there and done that. The same arresting officers see me today and they want me to train them.
Oh, really?
They want diets.
They remember
you. They want to hang out.
They remember you?
Exactly. So, you know, sometimes it takes trials and tribulations like that to make you a better person.
Right. So what are you doing with yourself these days? How do you support yourself? What's BSA do on a daily basis?
It's many ways to make money out there, man. Besides doing illegal activities.
Right.
I'm online. I got a big following. I'm no different from that. You or the next man.
Right.
I sell online training. Do very well with that.
Okay.
I got my personal training clients. You know what I mean? I deal with executives. I deal with motherfuckers that work on, you know, directors of the stock exchange, shit like that. People in my corner are higher up people. I don't deal with the bodybuilding community because, like I said,
you're smart. They got money. They got money.
You know, that's not what I cater to. You know, that's not what I'm a people's person. In bodybuilding, everybody got their ego. Everybody wants to be the biggest. Everybody wants to be the baddest. If I see somebody with a big chest or big arms, I'd be the first to compliment you. Be like, damn, bro, you got your weight up.
Right.
Motherfucker, you got a big ass chest. You got a big ass arms. But someone else, IFBB pro, the motherfuckers, they hate seeing someone that wears competition. They hate it. I love competition. Yeah. You know, I applaud that shit.
Final question, Sean. If you were coming up in today's day and age with your physique, with your genetics, with the classic physique division out there, and you decided to go into that classic, do you think you could be Mr. Olympia?
You know what, man? That wouldn't even cross my mind. I'm not no young little kid. Why the fuck would I want to sit here?
I said when you were younger, if you were coming up in this day and age.
Okay, yeah. If I was younger in this day and age, fuck no, because I always wanted to be, you know, I was bouncing in clubs. I had to be big. Why the fuck I want to be little?
Well, you could still be at your height. At your height, you could still be big and being classic because you have the ability to weigh a lot.
Of course, yeah, 260, 270. We already know I look good at 268. Yeah. You know I'm a problem at 268. Yeah. But in the bodybuilding world, 268, they'll be like, oh. So God forbid I make that change now. They'll fucking be all up over me trying to make an example out of my ass. I am not that dumb. I'm a businessman. I'm smarter than that. So, Steve, you will not be seeing me in them fucking classic or anywhere else. Jim Mannion, I got nothing but love for you guys. I miss all you guys and shit like that. But I'm done with that shit.
I will.
You know? That's the problem with bodybuilding. You put so much work into it. Like my man, we're going to end this like this. Remember Jeremy, right? Motherfucker was Mr. Olympia on top of the world, right? You train so hard, right? Because you want to continue being bigger. You want to continue being better. You want to continue pushing the envelope, right? So you go to the gym with that same energy every day, same intensity, same dedication, right? You busting your ass. Then next thing you know, an injury happens and everything in front of you comes crashing down on you. You're no longer Mr. Olympia. You're just a number. Just a number. That sucks. But that's what bodybuilding does for you. It pushes you to the limit, and then you get injured, and then the judges hold it against you. You up there fucking busting your ass for them to say you're number one. But the minute that you get injured and you tear something, oh, he got a pec tear. Oh, the pec tear hurt him, or this hurt him, or come on, man. There's too much bullshit in this sport. It's not like boxing. It's not like boxing. I can control my destiny with boxing. I go outside and knock a motherfucker out. Well, he gonna knock me out. You know? Not in bodybuilding. Not in bodybuilding. So many things come into play. So guys out there listening, choose wisely. You control your destiny. Make the best of each and every decision that you make. And all you listeners out there that be disrespecting my man Big Dave over there online, you guys got a lot to learn. He's one of the hardest working motherfuckers in the industry. In the industry, countless hours. I've been sponsored by him. I've been friends with him. I've been coached by him. You know, you guys need to applaud that man. He gives a platform for many people to come online and embrace America. You shouldn't be bad-mouthing him. You should be applauding him. So I got nothing but respect for you, my man. Stay away from them corny-ass haters. And if you ever need someone to put somebody to sleep, cut the check.
Lights out, BSA.
Lights out.
Love you, man.
Thanks for having me, man. You know, I'm sure the viewers is going to like it because I had a lot to say. It's been a while.
You always do.
You know, and maybe we'll get me on to some kind of debate or something with Chris.
I'll get you on Iron Debate because
I got a lot to say with Chris. I want to see Chris on the, like me and you see. I want to see his reaction because I got a lot of things to say about it to him. Touch base with him, and just to let you know, it's all positive.
Of course.
I got nothing but respect for him. I just don't like the fact that he never gave me the opportunity to be the best that I can be.
You'll send me a list of questions. We'll put it up there. And as Mike Tyson used to say, everyone's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth. And on that note, we're out of time. I'm Dave Palumbo. We'll see you next time.
Lights out, boys. Get your weight up. Ain't shit change over here. Boss. Cut.